It's like using a shoe. Okay, I'm going to show you some things that I could not have done without this holiday in case they help you for the future. And the first thing are my Birkenstock Arizonas. Now, I've never owned a pair of Birkenstock sandals before. I was always very firmly in the camp that thought they were hideous. However, they are so comfortable and they are so useful. I needed some beach shoes that would be waterproof, lightweight. You could walk over the pebbles in and wouldn't get all the pebbles stuck. That kind of first world problem. And these are lightweight, completely waterproof. They're just moulded from, I don't know, rubbery plastic stuff. But even when your feet are wet, they don't slip out of them because they've got these moulded footbeds. And I just can't believe how good they are. I must have done 10 miles in these by now in total. No blisters, so comfy, doesn't feel like you're wearing anything. And I mean, I know they're pretty hideous, but I kind of like the ugliness of them in a small way. So much so, I've got crisps stuck in my mouth. That I think I might buy a proper pair of Birkenstocks when I get home. And then there really is no turning back for me, is there, from that? There is no way home. Right, I know it's really dark in here, but there are a couple of beauty bits that I wanted to show you. And the first one, which I found indispensable, is the ultraviolet SPF50, and it's the Dream Screen, and it is a tinted moisturiser. But it's one of the few with an SPF 50 that you can really apply in the proper amount to get the stated SPF. I have it on now. It's really glowy, quite sheer coverage, sort of light to maybe medium at a push, but it's enough, you know, it's enough to go out and about if you want to feel like you've got some makeup on, and it is the full Monty SPF 50. And then the other little thing in here is the Tan Luxe drops. You can get loads of different self-tanning drops for the face from loads of different brands at loads of different price points. These are the ones that I bought with me because they're in a tiny bottle. You just add them to your serum or moisturiser or whatever it is. I tend to do it at night, on my night that I'm not doing my retinol. And the reason that I do the self-tanning drops on my face is that I never get my face in the sun, very, very rarely, for any length of time. So I'll have my SPF 50 on, and if I'm outside in the garden at home or if I'm somewhere hot, then I'll have a hat on and sunglasses. So my body tends to get quite bronzed and then my face still looks really pale and it looks quite odd. So I do this to level things up, and then there is no temptation to go and put my face in the sun to preserve it, as we all want to do. Okay, in the kitchen, and this is another thing I wanted to show you. You've probably seen these. I mean, you've probably seen everything that I'm showing you. Chili bottles. These are...
Can you eat the chili in the bottles?
Oh my God. These are bottles that keep water cool. And I know there are loads on the market, but I have been using these for years and years, and they really do keep the water freezing cold. If you put it in freezing cold, you can even come back to it the next day and it will be the same temperature. It's quite unbelievable. So we've been out there baking on the beach, and it has been hot enough for things just to spontaneously combust and for the sand to catch fire. And there's the bottle lying in the sand. It's almost like you can't touch the outside of it. And then you open it up and it's just freezing cold water inside. I know that it's just science, but it never ceases to amaze me. And I think if you're going to a hot country and you don't want to be running backwards and forwards to a beach bar or a restaurant or a shop every 5 minutes for freezing cold water, these are amazing. I feel like I'm on QVC for some reason. Kind of back to beauty, but it's not really beauty, it's more of a necessity. This is the sunscreen I've been using for the kids and have used for years. It's P20 and it's SPF 50. But the difference between this and, I don't know whether you've seen this before, lots of other sunscreens for kids, is that this actually is waterproof. waterproof, water resistant, I don't know, but it promises up to 3 hours in the water and 10 hours protection. So it's 10 hours full protection. They can be in and out of the sea, in and out of the swimming pool, apparently, and it works. And you know what? It does work. I haven't had to reapply on them. I've always taken a spray out with me for top-ups, but I haven't had to use it at all. And it's been really bloody hot, and they have been in and out of the sea. So if you don't like having, it's really hard reapplying. It's really hard applying suntan lotion. It's really hard applying sunscreen to kids, but reapplying when you're out and about, maybe you're on a beach and it's sandy, it's a real pain. So those are 5 things that I've found that have made the holiday easier. And yeah, hope that you enjoyed that, and I shall list everything below. Let me know if you've got any tips of your own. Like and subscribe. Let's go old school, and I'll see you in the next video.